welcome to the channel. Today I'll do a tour of the Razorwind Shores housing area too. So we're right inside the portal from Ogrimmar. Try to be a bit quicker than the last one because it turned out a bit longer than I wanted it to be. So it seems again we have a few different biomes here with some oasis over there, a bit more Duratar nearby. I guess that looks a bit like the first bit of Dragon Isles, and it's also a bit different. Let's see. I think I'll go again. Let's start with going to the right from the beginning and I'll loop around the whole island and look at every plot. First plot is right here. There's nothing here yet. You can see the fence. Seems okay. NPC neighbor. It's not too much going on over here. I do kind of like this biome. Once I could see from a distance, it's probably the biome I like the most. Let's see. Pick this free house in front of us. First one. A bit of a view, not too much. It's a bit foggy here, just like in the Alliance area too. You want to make sure I don't miss anything. The next one. I'm guessing this is part of the map, so you get this for free if you buy this plot. But yeah, same view everywhere. That you have a bit in this direction, but not so much in the other. Bit foggy in my opinion, though. And across the street, we have the next plot. Again, it's okay. Probably like the previous one more than this. This one seems like it could be promising. There's some NPC camps over here. And this one, once it's decorated, will be nice. And just this area down here for themselves too. So yeah, that's a good plot. And waterfalls and private lake. And targeting. And a bridge on the other side, yeah. Like this one the best so far. Two more over in this direction. Oh, it's on a private bridge. And some... Okay, it just doesn't lead anywhere. But it's a bit of a private area. And again, it would have a good view if it wasn't so foggy. Other house down here. Someone's starting building. Oops. The lake, the river is a bit of a bonus, but otherwise I'd say the other one is nicer. It's a hippogriff. Oh, right over the water we have a few more. Now this is a nicer plot since you have the river the whole way around. The waterfall over there. And over in this direction is a little camp. It's 4 more houses on this little island part. It's this one. Okay, can't go up there. It's okay again. Not too much going on. Calm and nice, I guess. Same here, I think too. not too much going on this place. It's not been so foggy, so it was a better view. This place would be a lot nicer. We have the next plot over in this direction. This one is a bit nicer with this area down here. Guessing this is part of the map too, that it's not decoration, yeah. Yeah, so far this is also definitely one of the better ones. Here's an empty plot. Seems fine, but doesn't come with any extras, so definitely the previous one is nicer than this one. Did I look in all of those? Not sure if I did. Or I think I did. Yeah, I did. Good that I'm so organized. Let's see what we have here. It's less foggy. Yeah. This one. Now we start having some juice around here and see things. Nice and sunny, and you can see what's going on in every direction. Instantly this plot, lack of fog makes this plot a lot better. And this one is pretty similar. It's not too much different. You get less waterfall, but you get a river instead. That's solid enough. Nothing too special. So I got this one. Go along the coast. And the road goes down here. Small islands. First I wasn't too impressed, but then you have this wooden porch and the stairs and things. And it turned out a lot better. Some private beaches. So yeah. It's a nice property. I would probably turn it the other way so it faces the beach. And here you have an actual beach property. You have sand instead of the ground. Game froze for a moment there. You can do something other than the orc war hut style. I probably like this better. Do something that fits into the aesthetic of the place more. Then there are other ones are on the coast. So. First plot here. It's kind of nice to have some that next door. A little. I guess it's supposed to be an harbor, even if it's probably not too much boat traffic around here. You have your own little pier. You have the island on the other side. So I'd say this is a pretty nice plot. Even has some grass on it already. Rocks. So you can save some on the decorating budget. This one, it's again pretty similar to the previous one. I probably like the previous one more though. Oh, it freezes again. It's weird that it keeps doing that. Down here, it's another beach property. It's not too much to expect, or too much different to expect. It is nice. Seems to lead to another property over there. And not really anything back here, but it's a nice little area. Here we have some big trees and then a plot in the middle. It's too bad that it doesn't have any pier or something out here, but you can probably, if you had some more trees around here, probably make this really nice. Next one, oh, a private island. No connection to that house though, so your neighbors either have to swim or walk around. Nice to have, you get a private island and you have a bridge with another private island on it. And over here, this one doesn't get any bridges, just has 2 piers and you'll have to swim the rest of the way. But yeah, overall I kinda like all these beach properties. Another plot up there. Yeah, I guess we can. Then we get this or sidetracked, so maybe I'll keep following this river up here and we come back down again. That's really a clear best way to travel along the path. Here we have one. I think it's probably one of the weaker beachside properties, but still nice that you have water on 3 out of 4 sides. And a neighbor that's kind of interesting to look at. The upside with having the NPC neighbors is you don't have to worry about a player building something weird or something, or building an eyesore of some kind. Here we have come to the next one. Goes up a little bit. The view in this direction is quite nice, and you have the bridge too. Or you have the beach right next doors. And whatever this is up here. So this is a nice place too. What's this? Oh. It's kind of similar to that one. Like you would expect. A bit further from that beach, but you have your private hot springs back here instead. Something up on the hill. Yeah, the property is up on the hill and you have grass. This is a pretty good spot for a house. Yeah, this is a nice one. Does it have a road up? Yeah, it does. It even has a road curve around, so yeah. Definitely a place to look at if you can snag it. There's a tree on it too. Below it you have one house over here. Again with beach or a pond right next to it. A little bit of a varied view. Does it have down here? Unfortunately just a road and nothing too remarkable on this side. You can see the beach in the distance though. Those two we looked at. Next one is here. I'd say this is probably one of the weaker ones. Or that view is quite good in that direction. Ironic that place. I like that biome, but the dots next to it has better views than in it because of that fog. This leads down to the regular road. Yeah. Down here we have. So this is a bit of a dull camp. So probably want one of those two over there. It's close to the hot springs and things. So up here to the right we just have the NPC stuff, so we don't have to look at those. So let's fly over here to 46 and whatever is near it. A lot of green. It's too bad there's no player plots down there. That's a nice oasis. But here you... if you get cork things, I guess all of these are nice plots by default, but I don't like the oasis part. So it's got an okay view. This this next one was, is it here? Oh, well, it's not that way redeems it. And there's, did I lead somewhere? They just keep going. Not sure where they go. They might go all the way to the portal. If they do, that's kind of a nice home thing to have in your backyard. Yeah, you can walk from the portal all the way to this plot. That's a bonus for that one. You have a almost private path to Orgrimmar in that direction, and you have some beach on this side. And whatever this is over here. Yeah. Changed my mind. That's actually a really good plot. Nobody's taken it yet. Yeah, next one. This side. I was building walls. Oh, they got the diving board over this one. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty nice too, now that I know that you're just like a little bit from having that whole road to Orgrimmar next to you. Nice fun bonus to have. What kind of plot do I have here? Not allowed to be in there again. Yeah. Now we're getting down to the oasis a bit. It's okay. Not too much of a view, but what you have is nice. Another one. This thing in the back here, so I'd say this is probably... I probably like this one a bit more than the previous one we looked at again. Oh, yeah, I definitely like this one more. Yeah, right, keep minding. Do I have next? Oh, this is a plot right next to it. Nice that it's green, but although this one is also green. Yeah, I'd still say I like that one more. If that one on the beach, I don't like that. This one. These two are nicer. Right next to the bridge, and no bridge on that side. And let's see now. What do we have? Let's look at those. Here we have a plot. Oh, it's right next to a watchtower. Call it yours. So from the plot, the view isn't too nice, but if you then add on the tower, then you suddenly have a much nicer plot. The neighbor. Yeah, the neighborhood watch. Yeah, we count in the tower, then this plot is a lot nicer. And then at the end of the road here, this one down on the beach. Yeah. It's okay, I guess. I think I like all the previous beach properties more. But this is something interesting over here. Oh, it's all the smuggler NPCs. That's nice to have the vendors right next door for all the Alliance properties or the Alliance decor items. No, we only looked at that. Then we went up, so we didn't check the end. It's this part we have left to look, and then down here. Too bad there's nothing out on that island. First property right here. So like, this one is pretty good. It's a bit comfy. It has a few things on the plot already, so you can save on the decor limit. And you have a bridge next to it too. As long as seaside properties, this one I kind of like more too. This also good enough. It's a bit of a compromise between the oasis parts and the beach. Can have the best of both worlds. Get the other two down here on the beach. One is a bit similar to the other one over there. It's very similar. Bit different view though, but still no pier or anything like that, so preference thing I guess. I'd probably prefer the other one. Just over here, yeah. Here we have another one again. It's another one of those that have a nice compromise of close to the sea, but you also have close to the oasis part. Maybe a bit too many hippos for one's liking. There's quite a lot of hippos around here apparently. As we looked at the next properties to look at this one over here. Yeah. It's okay. You have some viewing platform or something so you can get up a little bit. Probably have a lot better view than from ground level. Up here, ooh. This is a nice plot. Path down. Does go down to the oasis. On this side you have a view of the hot springs. And it was the hot springs down there. On this other side, yeah, you have the very green area and down at the beach. I would say this is probably the nicest plot so far. And you have this bridge over to your neighbor that also have a very nice plot in a similar style. Yeah, very high, or not just high mountain, but all torrents like pillars. Yeah, it's similar views here. The regular oasis and the hot springs are a bit further away, but you get two bridges instead. And a watchtower. Oh, you get 3 bridges even. One that goes down there. Yeah, it's honestly not sure which one I like more. Both of these are really good plots that I will be looking to get. Down there. Can look at that after. Get this one first here. Yeah, it's cozy. That's a bit dangerous though with that Horde. Yeah, I really like all of these platform ones so far. This one, yep. It's another nice one. Good view in all directions. And the bridge connects to this one too and goes over there. We look at these two. We can check at that one, I think. So we'll fly down there, take a look at that, this, that, and then we'll go up and finish with those 3. Yes, it's the green spot. The green spot. Some. Yeah. Interesting island over there again. Yeah, it's actually quite a lot of trees for a beach property, both on and off the property. Yep, over here. I mentioned the Alliance place that I wanted the ships on in the sea. Seems like the water is water area is much more decorated on the Horde housing area than it was in the Alliance, where there was barely anything around the water. These properties. The water is also nicer around here. Have your private beach. The path around this direction. Yeah, I'd say. Okay, this direction is a bit dulled where there's nothing, but both the ship in that direction, your private beach, and the skeleton on the. If you walk, presumably you will take this path here every time. So it's an interesting property. Nothing wrong with it. And now we come to. Yeah. It's not bad, but we've seen some better properties than this. It's like everything goes around it, nothing goes to it. I think it's only those three up here left, so let's go up there. But again, another one with a watchtower. And we have this path that is over there for convenience. So this is probably the best part about this property so far. You have a bridge there. You don't have much view in that direction. I guess the coming two properties will be much better for that. So, yeah, it's a solid enough plot. I would probably prefer some of the other ones on the other pillars instead of this one. And now we arrive at the second to last one. Yeah, there's a big view this direction, and a diving board down to the final property. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this part is very unique. And it's quite nice, but the rest of the property isn't too special. Probably like one of those two properties the most of what we saw. To resist the urge to jump. That rock is quite dangerous now. I noticed when I fell or jumped. I was too focused on the bridge. I didn't think about this rock. Yeah, it was right in that area, so a bit dangerous. And here we have the final property. Bridge is nice, of course. Where does it lead? It leads over to where we saw the shark things and that before. Escape path, I guess. The downside is if you have neighbors falling in on you. There's not much view in that direction, obviously, but it does get a bit of a. Doesn't really get a beach, or it gets a little bit of a beach, but it does get a big pier. So, yeah, it's been the Razorwind Shores Horde housing area. And, hope you saw some properties you'd like, and just in this video I've helped you in some way. See you around sometime.